What's up guys, Dirk here from Intelligent Cryptocurrency. In today's video, I want to show you why it is not yet too late to get involved with crypto, to have a chance at some potentially life-changing gains in the next 12 months. So if you've seen Bitcoin pump and you feel like you missed out, you don't have enough Bitcoin, you don't have any Bitcoin, and you're wondering what you should do, well, this video is the right one to watch because I'm going to show you why it is not yet too late, but how to also position yourself for that. Now, just a quick reminder, until the 31st of December, so midnight Eastern time for the rest of 2020, I'm still holding a lifetime special access offer to my Intelligent Cryptocurrency community. One-time payment fee, that means no future renewals, no nothing. It's completely backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. But the price will go up January 1st, and from then on, it will be annual recurring price of at least $997 per year. So if you've been considering joining, you want help in 2021 with crypto and the years going forward, this is the best deal you'll get, and it's completely risk-free, but you have to sign up before the new year. So there's not long left. If you do want to join, go to intelligentcryptocurrency.com. It's the first link in the description. All the details are there. Members' testimonials, you can see what they have to say about the program, and you can sign up for the special offer. Okay, so diving into today's content, the important thing is, yes, we've seen Bitcoin pump to $28,000, right? And I'm feeling FOMO. I know there's a lot of people also who might not have any Bitcoin or might have way too little and being like, oh, I wish I bought at 20K, or I wish I bought at 15K or 10K or, 5.5K when I first made a video about it on the channel too, saying, hey, own at least one Bitcoin. But now it's 28K. That's a lot of money to pay for a single Bitcoin. And yes, you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, right? But obviously the higher the price goes, the less BTC you will get for your USD, right? But and this is the interesting part, is that I think it's still not too late. In fact, I think what we're about to see in the next 12 months is going to be absolutely insane for Ethereum and altcoins. So basically there's a relationship. You have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, and you have the rest of the cryptocurrency market. And what happened in 2017 is first Bitcoin pumped, and after it finished pumping, while it was pumping, actually, altcoins and Ethereum weren't really doing much. Bitcoin pumped, then Ethereum followed, and then all the other altcoins followed, right? And Bitcoin is the biggest by market cap, Ethereum is second biggest, and then all the other ones are behind that. So I think we are going to see that same thing again, okay? No guarantees, of course, but so far we're seeing that pattern repeat. We've had Bitcoin pumped to $28,000, okay? That's 40% past the 2017 all-time high. But we're looking at Ethereum. Ethereum's not even 50% or barely 50% of the 2017 all-time high, right? And recently, the last 2-3 weeks, we've seen Ethereum starting to play catch-up. It had a big couple days, the last days, but it is still only about 50%, right? So if it's going to do the same as Bitcoin and play catch-up, then we can see Ethereum, going to potentially $2,000, which is still quite a way up from here. But if Ethereum ends up going up, then the other altcoins will end up following after Ethereum. That's what happened in 2017, 2018, and I think that's what's going to be happening again. So we're seeing Bitcoin massively pumped, 40% over the all-time high. Ethereum still about 50% of the all-time highs, but a lot of altcoins are still down 80 to 90%, right? Which provides an enormous opportunity because nobody is interested in altcoins right now, okay? There's still very few people. A lot of people are saying, altcoins are dead. They're not going anywhere. They will never have another boom. But I think this cycle is going to repeat. Bitcoin has been pumping. We're starting to see Ethereum follow. And eventually, at some point, once Ethereum has had its lead, the money will spill over into altcoins. That is my belief, my opinion. I can't make guarantees. But for those of you who don't have Bitcoin and you feel you missed the ride, I think we are still in the beginning, and I think these altcoins are the way to make enormous gains in 2021 going forward. So just looking at Ethereum specifically, what we have here is a weekly chart. As you can see, we're trading at $729. So one thing I also covered, I showed you this in the last video too, every single newsletter I do technical analysis and share my insights in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this was November 7th one. So you can see over here, this was when ETH was still trading at $434, right? It's almost at $800. My target was basically $800 Ethereum by the end of February. We're almost at $800. It's the end of December, so it ran up faster. But basically, you can see over here, that's exactly what it did. This is the same squiggle here from the newsletter, and you can see it's basically followed that perfectly, a little bit faster than expected, but it's going to that $800 level. And you can see that was that previous top here over here in May 2018. So That is why I have that as a target. But I want to share with you some similarities here and how we could potentially use that to kind of guesstimate what's going to happen in the future. So you can see over here, very similar pattern, right? The ascending trend line over here, kind of a triangle consolidation over here for many, many months. Same thing here, a breakout to the upside in 2017, and it just rocketed, right? It went from $360 all the way up to the all-time high. Now, we're seeing something similar here. We had this consolidation pattern for a period of many months. It broke out to the upside, and now we're just starting to see this rocket. But here was a much bigger, more violent move. What we're seeing here is a much more slow and creeping kind of trend, you can see. And what that usually means is that it's setting up for a big explosive move to the upside. So what I'm thinking is that we'll probably go to the $800 level in the next few weeks. It could even happen in the next few days. Who knows? It could happen today with the way things are going. But I think it's also completely possible that once we get to that $800 level, that it could end up blasting through and having a massive, massive spike like this, but not necessarily an exhaustion. Because back here, we were at the tail end of the whole boom. I think now we're just in maybe the 30 to 50% of the whole boom. So I think once it takes off, I think we're going to go to new all-time highs in Ethereum, hopefully in the next 12 months. Okay, not financial advice, but that's my opinion. I think we will end up going there. So you can see it's kind of building up towards this $800 level, and we might see this big explosive move past the $1,000 level. Like CZ says, he's the CEO of Binance. You know, he had this meme where he's like, slap yourself if you sold Bitcoin under 10K. And obviously that ended up doing very, very well now in hindsight, right? So maybe this is the time where you say, hey, slap yourself if you're selling Ethereum under $1,000. Because once it gets back above $1,000, I think it's going to end up going way, way higher. And you know, $730 seems expensive now compared to where it's been the last few years, but once it gets to $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, you're going to be wishing that you were able to buy Ethereum at $730, right? Now, I'm not saying there's not going to be a pullback. In fact, I hope there's going to be a pullback right now that we see Bitcoin have a quick dip, you know, back to $600, $500. I would love to be able to buy some Ethereum at those prices. I don't know if we're going to get it. There's also a chance it just continues going higher, because look at this big candle. When it approached 600 here, you can, or 800, sorry, it went from like $741 to $1,100. This was January the 1st, by the way, January 1st, 2018. So, you know, we're literally a few days away from that. It's lining up. Who knows? Is it going to happen again? I don't know, but the potential is there. And like I say, this trend is kind of creeping up, so I would not be surprised to see it absolutely blow to the upside. But like I said, I would really love to have a bit of a correction and buy some cheaper ETH at $600 or $500. So please, whales, do your thing, dump it a little bit, dump Bitcoin. Let me buy some more cheap ETH before it ends up going way higher. And the reason why there's this big red arrow over here is something I just want to warn you of too, is you can see in the bull run, we had this massive kind of like flash crash. We've seen it a few times over here, right? And you can see Ethereum went from almost $900 all the way back down to just under $500, which is a huge, like 40-50% drop in a week. Okay, now you have to be aware of that, because that could potentially happen again. We could see some sort of flash crash in Ethereum and see it go down to you know, $300-400 in a week. And if that happens, I think it would be very quick, go all the way back down and all the way back up. So obviously take that into consideration. If you're doing any leverage trades, that is obviously going to take out all the leverage trades. But also, if you're looking for an opportunity to potentially buy a lot of cheaper ETH, well, it might be good to be prepared for something like that. Maybe even have some limit buy orders at lower levels, because if it happens and it's too quick and you're not at the computer, you might not be able to act in time. But if you're ready and you have some buy orders sitting there, and you know, $500, $400, $300, they might get triggered. So again, you know, that's just an idea. Consider it into your strategy if you will. But other than that, guys, this is basically what I wanted to share. So the money flow last time was Bitcoin into Ethereum into altcoins. We are starting to see that so far. Again, no guarantees, but it's starting to look very similar. And I'm thinking there's a good chance it's going to repeat. So we've seen Bitcoin pump. We're starting to see Ethereum play catch up. And I think at some point the altcoins are massively going to start going. But once Ethereum gets above $1,000, I think we're going to start to see more retail interest into crypto. And once that happens, it keeps on going high enough, money is just going to spill over into the altcoins, because they provide higher upside potential. And let's face it, this market is profit driven. People want to make profits, so they are going to go where there is the highest profit potential. So if you found this video valuable, please smash the like button, leave a comment below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click that subscriber button, click the notification bell. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Let's make that happen, and obviously you get all the free content as it gets put out. You get alerted as a subscriber, and you get to see it in your feed. And just a final reminder, you know, my Intelligent Cryptocurrency lifetime membership access, it expires at the end of this year, so literally Eastern time, midnight on December 31st. You have the chance now to join, and you will never have future renewals. And you know, you get access to everything I've created, everything I will create, my own buy and sell movements, access to all the other members, all my newsletters, future newsletters, all of that good stuff. It is all available, and it's at no risk. Literally 60-day money back guarantee. If you're not happy, you know, get your money back. But if you wait until January 1st, the price is going to be an annual renewal. This will be the last time I hold this until at least the end of 2021, if I even do that. So hopefully, you know, come and join us, come and check it out, give it a shot. If for whatever reason you're not happy, you can get your money back. But this could be the most profitable decision that you make, and it's really, I'm here to help guide you and help you have the most possible success with crypto in the months and years ahead. So hopefully I'll see you on the inside. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. And have an awesome New Year's Eve, and Happy New Year in advance. I might still make one more video before the New Year, but other than that, if I don't, well wishes, enjoy, have a great time with friends and family, and I will see you in the new year, and hopefully we're going to make a huge amount of profits, and things are going to be much better than 2020.